The aggression by foreign fishing fleets in exploiting Indian territorial waters is threatening the very existence of our traditional fishing communities. Our fishermen are losing their fish and they are forced to remain mute spectators to their fish being stolen. We bring you their story from Port Blair.
22-year-old Lingaraj is a traditional Indian fisherman. He sets sail from the Port Blair coast every day to fish in Indian domestic waters and returns to sell his catch. He gives his testimony on the subject of how his marine wealth is being looted.
ऐसा है जो बाहर से मच्छी पकड़ते हैं, जापान वाले हैं जो बर्मीस हैं, उनके बोट जो है बहुत बड़ी-बड़ी बोट है। लोग एक संग कम से कम 5-10 लाख का मच्छी एक संग आके लेके बटोरते हैं।
Lingaraj is barely able to make ends meet. His family used to make a profit of more than 1,000 rupees per day from his catch of fish. But now he says he makes an average of 300 rupees.
Our fishermen are not technically advanced to stay out for longer periods of time. The Indian EZ, as far as the tuna resources, for example, are concerned, it's a highly lucrative species. The market for it is insatiable, growing, and the Indian fishermen are losing out in the deal because the other fishermen are coming here and taking away that tuna.
Traditional fishermen like Lingaraj lack the expertise or mechanized resources to fish far out at sea. They stay well within domestic waters, extending a mere 12 nautical miles out to sea. But India's exclusive economic zone, which lies beyond 12 and stretches to 200 nautical miles, is now fair game for illegal fishing by foreign fleets.
नहीं मैडम, वर्मा जो अंदर तक आता है, मेरा बोट खुद लेकर गया हुआ है। मेरा बोट ले गए 3 साल होता है। वो कंप्लीट किया जो एक्शन है कुछ नहीं है।
It will have a long-term impact, and it just not affects our fish eating habits alone. It also the kind of gear that they're using. If they're using bottom trawling, which is a highly destructive practice, it is going to impact our resources in the long term.
As if poaching on Indian waters by Burmese, Bangladeshi and Sri Lankan mechanized vessels for many decades was not enough, the Indian government's open seas policy and its shoddy execution has allowed its misuse by the most advanced of fishing nations like Thailand and Taiwan. Foreign vessels operate in Indian waters, blatantly violating several rules. They do not have license to fish in Indian waters. Foreign vessels falsely get registered in India. Mandatory 25% Indian crew needed to take advantage of open seas policy. Foreign vessels sneak their catch out without disclosing the extent at the nearest Indian port. Foreign vessels do not properly display their name on the hull.
One of the conditions is they should have 25% Indian crew on board at any given time. So what they do is, during the season, they come get the clearances from Coast Guard and MMD. They sign on the Indian crew, but when they are leaving the Indian waters, they quietly sign off the Indian crew on some Indian registered fishing vessels and send them back. They don't keep them on board when they are going abroad to fish in international waters.
Illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing is a global phenomenon. But activists feel that after the overexploitation of the Pacific and West African waters, Indian high seas proved to be a virgin hunting ground. And this will definitely affect the livelihoods of our fishermen. With Prashant Rai and Bureau Inputs, this is Durga Nandini in Port Blair for Headlines Today.